Elimination basically is very similar to what we were doing in that last little portion where we have to eliminate a variable or variables in order for us to then identify what the variables or that single variable that we're solving for is, okay? Some methods are going to be very similar to the others. Some of them are going to be a little bit different, but at the end of the day, we have basically the same result, okay? So we're going to go ahead and ask ourselves, how can we solve? We're going to go ahead and do elimination today. We have that third variable, x, y, and z. All right, so we did substitution. We're going to go ahead and do elimination. Our book doesn't focus a lot on graphing just because it takes a lot to graph three variables. So we're going to go ahead and start with example number one. Example number one is this one, sorry. So in this case, we have negative 2x plus y plus 3z equals 20, negative 3x plus 2y plus z equals 21, sorry. 3x minus 2y plus 3z equals negative 9. Now, elimination means that we're going to go ahead and manipulate our equations to an essence where we're going to go ahead and basically combine two of the equations with the purpose of eliminating one variable at a time or multiple variables at a time. So we're going to go ahead and look at the coefficients. We're going to go ahead and look at the coefficients of all of the variables, and we want them to be same number, opposite signs. If they're not, then we have to manipulate our equations by multiplying them with a certain value so that they can be same number, opposite signs. Okay, so that is the goal. So by looking at our examples, are there any variables whose coefficients are the same value, opposite signs? Which ones? Which ones? X and Y from equation 2 and equation 3. Okay, so first things first, the same way that we did last time, we're going to go ahead and number our equations. Equation number 1, equation number 2, and equation number 3. Now, I see that equation number 2 and 3 can easily eliminate my two beautiful variables here. So we can go ahead and see what the value of z is. So we're going to go ahead and use equation 2 and 3. We're not substituting this time, so it's just equation 2 and 3. So let me go ahead and rewrite them out here. So I have 2, which is negative 3x plus 2y plus z equals 21, 3x minus 2y plus 3z equals negative 9. All right. I am going to combine them. They're already simplified and written in opposite signs. So all I have to do is add. I'm going to go ahead and add them together. So negative 3x plus 3x, 0. 2y minus 2y, 0. Z plus 3z is 4z equals 21 minus 9, or 21 plus negative 9. 12. All right. Now, for this example, guys, we already have one variable already almost solved. So we're going to go ahead and continue to solve for z. So we have 4 divided by 4. We're left with z equals 3. So we already found z by eliminating 2 and 3. Now we're going to go ahead and do the same with our next equations. Now, from here, what I'm going to do is that since I already know what the value of z is, I can go ahead and grab either equation 1 and 2 and substitute the value of z, so I can go ahead and eliminate z and have only x and y. Or I can go ahead and substitute equation 3. I'm going to go ahead and choose 1 and 2. So I'm going to go ahead and choose 1 and 2. Equations 1 and 2. Now, in equation 1 and 2, I know that the value of z is 3, so I'm going to go ahead and substitute it into 1 first. So we have negative 2x plus y plus 3. Instead of writing z, I'm going to write 3 equals 20. Let's go ahead and simplify, guys. Negative 2x plus y plus 9 equals 20. I like to isolate my beautiful 2 variables, so I'm going to go ahead and eliminate 9. So I have negative 2x plus y equals 20 minus 9, 11. I'm going to label this equation number 4. It can't be equation number 1 because equation number 1 is this one. Only if we were to be rewritten or rewriting this equation, it becomes 1 rewritten. This is equation number 4. Okay, let's go ahead and do the same with equation number 2. Now this one. Substitute the value of z. So we have negative 2 right here. Sorry, negative 3. X plus 2y plus, instead of z, I'm going to write 3 equals 21. All I have to do is subtract 3. I'm left with negative 3x plus 2y equals 21 minus 3, 18. This is going to be labeled as equation number 5. All right. Now that I did 1 and 2, I'm going to go ahead and use 4 and 5. So equation number 4 is negative 2x plus y equals 11. Equation number 5 is negative 3x plus 2y equals 18. This one, they eliminated as well. 1 and 2. No. This is the same equation I just substituted. So this is equation number 1, and this was substituted equation number 2 over here.
So yeah, where the white go?
They didn't go anywhere. I just substituted z. So I let z equal 3, and I substituted into equation 1. So let me go ahead and remove this.
Oh,
Watch.
that's a white now.
Yeah. And this is equation number 2 over here. And I let z equal, again, I let z equal 3 again. Again, my z's, I'm going to make sure that I make them into z's. There you go. All right. Ahora sí. Bless you. I'm going to go ahead and use equation 4 and 5 to help me simplify or identify what the values of our next values are. So our question is, which variable can we eliminate? We're going to look at the coefficients and see if anything can be manipulated enough so we can go ahead and eliminate one of the variables. So I want to see, I have y, I have x. If I want to eliminate x, I have to multiply both equations, by either 3, positive 3 or negative 3, and over here by positive 2 or negative 2. If I want to eliminate the y's, all I have to do is multiply this entire equation by negative 2 so that I can eliminate. The easiest thing is to multiply our first equation by negative 2. Okay, so let me go ahead and rewrite it. We have negative 2 times negative 2 gives me positive 4x. Negative 2y equals negative 22. I have negative 3 x plus 2y equals positive 18. All right, now I have the same number, opposite signs. Same number, opposite signs. That's what we're looking for. So what eliminates? My y's eliminate, they go to 0. And let's go ahead and combine this. We have x equals negative 22 plus 18. Negative, beautiful 4. So we found X, we have Z. All we're missing is which variable? Y. So we're gonna go ahead and find Y. Which one do you guys want to use? You can use 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and use 4. So number 4. And we're gonna go ahead and let X equal -4. So we have -2. Instead of writing X, I'm gonna write -4 plus Y equals 11. We have +8 plus Y equals 11. Subtract 8. And we're left with Y equals beautiful 3. All right, so we have our coordinates. X is -4, Y is +3, and Z is also +3. Woo. Not too bad, right? Now, this one's a little bit different because we already have 2 variables that eliminated. They got eliminated, and all we have to do is go back and substitute that variable. Now, what if 2 variables don't become eliminated and just 1 becomes eliminated? We're gonna go ahead and try that one next on our next example. So, everybody has this? Perfect. Okay, let me go ahead and clear. Okay. All right. So, let me go on to number 2. So this time we have X plus 2Y plus 3Z equals 9. X plus 3Y plus 2Z equals 5. X plus 4Y minus Z equals -5. Okay, my question is, which variable do you guys want to eliminate? First and second, what variable? X, Y, or Z? You guys want to do Z? Okay, let me go ahead and show you guys first and second. So, number 1, number 2, number 3. Let me go ahead and write 1 and 2. We have X plus 2Y plus 3Z equals 9. X plus 3Y plus 2Z equals 5. Looking at our variables, we have X and X. We have 2Y and 3Y. Over here we have 2Z and, 3Z and 2Z. And this one, because all we have to do is just change the sign. So if you multiply by -1, all we have to do is change the sign of our second equation. So we have to subtract, subtract, and subtract, and subtract. So they all become negative. So let me go ahead and combine them. So I have X minus X, which is 0. 2Y minus 3Y, -Y. 3Z plus -2Z, Z, and 9 minus 5, 4. All right, this becomes my equation number 4. So it's very different from the other example. The other example, we had 2 variables that eliminate. Over here, we're gonna have 1 by 1. All right, we did 1 and 2. Now we have to do either 1 and 3 or 2 and 3. Which one do you guys want? 1 and 3? Okay. So 1 and 3. Again, this is your choice, guys. Okay. So we have X plus 2Y plus 3Z equals 9. Number 3 is X plus 4Y minus Z equals -5. Now, sometimes the coefficients are not going to be the same number. Sometimes both of the equations have to be multiplied by a different number. In this case, since we eliminated X, guess what we have to do to the number 1 and 3? We have to eliminate X. X has to be eliminated. Okay, so in this case, how do we eliminate X? We have to multiply one of them by -1 in this particular situation. Some equations, you have to multiply them by a different value. All right. So let's go ahead and combine. 0, 2y plus negative 4y, negative 2y, 3z plus z, 4z, and we have 9 plus 15. Oh, sorry, 9 plus 5, 14. All right, this is equation number 5. Okay, now guess what? We're gonna go ahead and combine 4 and 5. Now, these two can only be combined if they have the same variables. Again, let me go ahead and state the same variable needs to be eliminated. Otherwise, you cannot combine 4 and 5. So we have negative y plus z equals 4. Negative 2y plus 4z equals negative 4, no, positive 14. Okay, now we have to combine these by elimination. So we either multiply our top equation by positive 2, so we can have, sorry, by negative 2, we can have a negative 2 here. Multiply this from the positive 2, 1, positive 2z, and 8, or we can go ahead and multiply the top equation by negative 4. So what do you guys decide? By negative 2? Okay. So if we multiply by negative 2, again, it gets distribute. Let me go ahead and rewrite it. Negative 2 times negative negative y, positive 2y, negative 2 times z, negative 2z, negative 2 times 4, negative 8. Let me go ahead and rewrite my next equation, number 5. Negative 2y plus 4z equals 14. All right. Which ones become eliminated? Our beautiful y. So we're left with 2z equals 6. Divide by 2. We're left with z equals 3. So we have our beautiful first variable. All right. Which equation do you guys want to use? 4. All right. So we got 4. So 4, and we're going to go ahead and let z equal 3. So we have negative y plus 3 equals 4. I have negative y plus minus 3. It's already a 1, 2 step. Subtract 3. I'm left with negative y equals 1. Divide by negative 1. We're left with y equals negative 1. Okay, we already have y, we have z, we're missing x. Which one do you guys want to use? 1, 2, or 3? 3? 1, okay, whichever one you guys want. I'm going to go ahead and use 1, and we're going to let y equal negative 1, z equal 3. Okay, número 1, so we have x plus 2y. So we have 2 times negative 1 plus 3 times 3 equals 9. X minus 2 plus 9 equals 9. X plus 7 equals 9. Subtract 7, and I'm left with x equals positive 2. So what does our coordinate look like? 2, negative 1, and 3. How do you guys feel about these? Not too bad? Okay. Let me go ahead and give you guys your exit ticket and your homework.